Hey, and welcome into Vinny Rottino Baseball Academy. This is the channel where we are breaking down players. We're also breaking down some swings that you guys send in to us, some free baseball instruction, highlighting some players around the southeastern Wisconsin area, also moving out into other areas of the country as well, just kind of highlighting top prospects throughout. Today, we're going to be highlighting a player named James Decremer III. Teammate of mine at UW La Crosse was James Decremer II, and he was a very, very good player. There's a lot more good players in Division III baseball than you guys realize. James could have easily played professional baseball. He threw gas off the mound. He hit the ball to all fields. Problem was that he played Division III baseball, really didn't get exposed all that much. I mean, I didn't get exposed at all either. I actually had to sign out of a tryout. Actually stayed in James's apartment in Arizona when I was trying out for the Brewers back in 2002, slept on his floor for a few days as I was trying out for the team. But James was a very, very talented player as well, and he certainly could have played professional baseball. His son, James Decremer III, is a phenomenal pitcher. He's a junior, and we're going to take a look at his stuff. We're going to take a look at why he is a prospect at this point, has a chance to actually get drafted, not this year, but he is only a junior. So he is going to be in the 2023 draft class. So before we do that, I do want to mention that the channel is brought to you by Maggie Rottino Real Estate. Her and her little brother, Ricky Kuiper, have teamed up and have been handling real estate transactions in southeastern Wisconsin. They do a phenomenal job with all of their clients. If you're in the market to buy or sell a home, make sure you're reaching out to my wife Maggie or little brother Ricky to help you buy or sell your home. Also brought to you by Locked On Brewers Podcast. Dom Catronio and I are teaming up 3 days a week right now during the lockout and talking all things Milwaukee Brewers. Once the lockout ends, once it ends, we are going to be doing it 5 days a week and just breaking down everything that pertains to Milwaukee Brewers. So looking forward to that. But let's go ahead and get into James Decremer III. This kid is athletic. He's got nasty stuff. He is committed to the Oregon State Beavers, and he'll be a freshman in the fall of 2023. If he doesn't get drafted first, like I said. So let's go ahead and take a look. First of all, I just want to talk about just kind of his credentials. He's 6'1", 200 pounds. He's got a fastball spin rate of in the elite kind of area at 2250 to 2500 RPMs, which is elite. That is an elite territory. Once we take a look at the highlights here, you're going to see how his fastball jumps at the plate. That's because of the high spin rate. He's 88.92 currently. There's a lot of room here for some. He'll probably grow a little bit taller, and he'll bulk up quite a bit. In my opinion, he's 200 pounds. I'm guessing he'll end up, probably 6'2", 6'3", 215, 220. Part of the job as a scout is he kind of like project on the body and looks like he's not done by any means in terms of growing. I mean, his feet are very big. I think he's going to look like Justin Verlander at the end of the day, the same type of build. He's got an extremely fast arm. He's got a plus slider. It's plus currently. You'll see when we take a look at this video. It's 80 miles an hour, 80-82 range, which is great. It's got a ton of vertical break and horizontal break. And he's also mixed in a changeup, 78 to 82. He's a good athlete. He runs a 6'9", 60, very strong lower half. Like I said, he is committed to Oregon State. And he committed as a freshman. He's one of two guys that committed as a freshman from that class. And the other kid was Paul Wilson Jr., who is probably going to be a top round pick here coming up next year. So in the 2023 draft. So enough of the suspense, enough of the tease. Let's go ahead and take a look at JD3. I call him JD3. I don't know if anybody else does, but that's what I'm nicknaming the kid. But we're gonna say that he's a Wisconsin kid, even though he's not. But James was born in Wisconsin, my good friend James. So he's got Wisconsin genes in him, right? So all right. So let's take a look here. We're just gonna kind of play this video out and just watch it because this stuff's absolutely nasty. So really quick arm, throws a lot like his dad in terms of the slot. James is right there in that 3/4 arm slot. Look how quick this arm is. This is a slider here. That's filth, Florn filth. Commands it. That looked like a changeup right there. That's absolutely nasty. It's coming looking like a fastball to hand. So I think this is on a loop. Yeah. But anyway, let's just take a look at it again. A ton of arm side run there on that fastball. It commands the ball. He threw an immaculate inning the other day, meaning 3 up, 3 down, 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts. And again, that slider looks like a fastball at hand and just disappears. So what we're looking at when we scout pitchers, just go ahead and take a look at some of these mechanics. So you're looking at his balance, you're looking at arm speed. Okay. You're looking at where that arm swing, if it's in line with his body or not. Okay. So for me, that is. He lines up well. He doesn't wrap the arm. The arm doesn't swing way out behind him. That's going to cause a lot of arm problems. He doesn't do that. And look at that front foot stability, right? So that's what a lot of scouts look at. A lot of the pitching kind of the kinesthetic guys, right, that are taking a look at the mechanics. They're looking at the front foot stability. So is he balanced through release? And for me, he is. He's firmly planted on that ground on the front foot through release, right? That's what we're looking at. Look at that. That's a phenomenal job of staying online and in balance with that front foot. That's big. Okay. So why is that big? There's an opportunity to throw harder because of that. And there's an opportunity to throw strikes. And in that immaculate inning, he was the other day, 80% strikes, which is absurd. So, again, this is an arm that is going to be, that slider is disgusting. This is an arm that's going to, he's got a very high ceiling here. I mean, this is, the stuff is there presently, and he's just going to tick up with the velo as he adds a little bit to the body. And he adds, I mean, it's a hard worker. He's a very smart kid. His dad was borderline brilliant, and don't let him know that I said that. James's head doesn't need to be any bigger than it is currently. But anyway, James is a very, very smart man. And I know that his son is following, and his mother is very smart as well. So I know he comes from a very good pedigree here. So anyway, with that said, thanks for joining in. Take a look at James, follow James's career as he proceeds to possibly get drafted next year. And if not, he'll be going off to Oregon State to be a Beaver and contend for a College World Series as they do every year. So thanks for joining, and we'll talk soon.